Hey, what's going on, my fellow collectors? Tonight I'm looking at the Star Wars Black Series C-3PO. Now, I have gotten quite a few of the Black Series just because basically all my locations, I guess they're just waiting for these figures to sell out. So they're like kind of slashing the price on them, and it's like the same characters you see over and over again. I guess they're waiting to get rid of that before they put out any of the new 40th anniversary stuff, which is very irritating. And they're even doing the same with the Marvel Legends around here. It's ridiculous. It's like you don't see any new waves coming out. It's like they're just trying to get rid of the old ones that aren't selling. But anyway, here's the packaging. It's this, but this was where did we get this at? I believe it was Target. It was like $10, so half price. You know, you can't beat that. But you get Star Wars Black Series up here. You get C-3PO. You do get the figure in the open window. Number 29 of the series. On the back, you got the little bios and everything like that. On the bottom, you got barcode stuff. On the side, you got this continuing in this little window. You got a little window up top. But that is the packaging. Let's crack them open and check them out. Okay, so there he is out of the packaging, C-3PO, and he's a little bit floppy. I don't know. He's got some issues. I mean, overall, I like the sculpt. It looks good. I like the paint. You know, it's like that nice kind of shiny gold color. I mean, that's pretty much all there is to this figure. I mean, there is some nice little details in the head and the eyes. Very nice. I mean, you get nice sculpt work really all throughout the figure. I like this midsection with all these, with this crazy painted wires all in the middle there. Looks good, good enough. You get nice sculpting all the way down the legs. Again, you get nice sculpting at the shoes. All these little pistons and these little things look really good. Even on the back, you get nice colorings, lines and all that. Very, very cool. And even on the gloves, on the hands, you get nice little detail work all throughout. I mean, very, very cool. He's definitely going to look good on the shelf, but he does have some kind of floppy joints to him. And then you also get no bend at the elbow, so that's a little bit on the frustrating side. But as far as articulation, you do get a hinge in the head, so he can look down about that much. He can look up about that much. You can rotate the head, and you get a tiny little bit of pivot, but not even really much. Excuse me. This kind of cup right here does rotate around, and the arm itself rotates. There's actually a hinge and swivel, but the cup right here rotates around. But you do get a hinge, and it comes out about that much, goes in about that much, and of course that rotates around. His hands do swivel and hinge. On the other side, it's the same thing. I mean, this cup moves around, and you also get a hinge and swivel. So, I mean, you get a little bit, but it just kind of sucks that you can't bend at the arms. But, I mean, you can get pretty good range out of that. As far as this, you get nice movement kind of all the way around there. You do get swivel. You get back quite a bit. You get forward quite a bit. His legs, you do have a rotation right there. They do come up about that much. They don't really go back at all. It just kind of runs right into the back of his little butt sculpt there. Out, not so much. You get back about that much, and then the weird thing is you get crazy forward. So I'm not really sure what's up with that. And at his feet, you do get a hinge, which brings him all the way back. A nice hinge to bring him forward, and you do get a little bit of ankle pivot in there. But again, I mean, he's just kind of hard to stand. It's just really hard to get him into a standing position. I don't know. Just, there we go. But now the height of C-3PO is, man, almost a little bit under 5.5 inches. And for some comparisons, here he looks next to Rey if I can get her to stand. She was another one that, man, just wasn't really standing very well. Come on. You can do it. There's Ray and her little buddy BB-8. And here he is next to the 40th anniversary R2-D2, but this is just, you know, basically the Black Series again. So, I mean, he's going to look good with your other Star Wars figures on the shelf. But yeah, that is the review, guys, of the Black Series C3PO. And I will catch you guys on the next figure reviews. Take care.